They got some bikes, they're gonna ride through all the countryside, and they'll do it side by side. Kenneth and Allie, they're gonna rally through all the peaks and valleys. Shout out to Rand McNally, with the West Coast ready to greet them in search of the unending weekend. Well, it's a trans-American ride.
Don't worry about it.
You can find her on Instagram. You can ask her.
Yeah.
All right, I started it. So we're in. What's this place called?
I don't know.
Leote.
Yeah,
Leote.
Leote.
Kansas. Our last night in Kansas.
Woohoo.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're so excited.
yeah. At a nice pavilion. I guess a two-walled structure. And we had made a clip. We stopped in Scott City for maybe 30 or 45 minutes.
We took some long breaks today.
Yeah, we did, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you take any long breaks? Or?
I stopped in Scott City.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped in whatever the first big town we came to was.
I'm sure we stopped there too. That might have been where we had first lunch.
Dighton?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think
That's-
that's where we met. What's his name? Offer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's where I had my first lunch as well.
Yeah, yeah. The gas station there was pretty accommodating.
Yeah.
We've I don't remember the name of the brand, but they make good burritos and good breakfast sandwiches. It's like Country Deli or something like that. But
It's the epitome of gas station shit food. But it's
but
so good
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
no, haven't gotten sick from it, which is always my marker of
Yeah.
quality.
But yeah, we made a clip in that city, and then I don't even know how many miles we had until here.
I think that
Probably
was
like 30.
So that was, we did 50 miles from there, from Dighton.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think that was at mile 30.
Yeah, Dighton was 30.
Scott City was 50.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
It was a hot day. It was a good day, though. I feel very accomplished with, like, 80 miles used to intimidate me a lot. But maybe it's because it's flat and in Kansas. But I was like, this is great. I feel great. I feel very accomplished. And yeah, it was really hot, though.
Yeah,
Especially
you started
towards the end of the day.
Yeah, you were definitely starting to get a little sluggish. And somehow I got a second wind after Scott City, probably because I ate 3 pieces of pizza and you only had 1. But yeah, we stopped at that bakery.
Yeah.
That it seemed like it was like a
It was
Mennonite
weird, but it
thing.
was nice.
Yeah,
They had cold water at least.
got a
Juice.
homemade ice cream
Homemade
sandwich.
ice cream sandwich, damn.
That was
I
good.
swear, it was homemade chocolate chip cookies
Yeah.
and homemade ice cream in between.
It was the perfect texture.
It was so good.
And then we got beer, got some beers. Went to the
We
wrong
went to the
park.
wrong park and drank most of our beer there.
Yeah,
But then Athena said this place was better, which it definitely is.
Definitely
and
is.
they had fucking showers.
oh yeah.
I really think you should do that. You're gonna miss out.
I might.
if
I
you
mean,
don't.
I just showered last night, so I don't really feel that much in need. I like to
It felt
cultivate.
so salty.
Yeah, cultivate the stink, cultivate the filth. It's good for your immune system.
My immune system is stellar,
Okay.
unimpenetrable.
Unimpenetrable. So it's penetrable.
No,
It's
I used the prefix "un" in front of the word penetrable.
Oh, I thought you said unimpenetrable.
Maybe I did.
That's what I thought I heard
Oops.
too.
Unpenetrable.
So impenetrable.
It,
It can't be penetrable.
it's great. I don't get sick.
You don't get the Corvid. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty late.
Yeah, it is.
Is it like 8 o'clock already?
8:10.
Yeah. It's kind of windy. It looked like storms earlier, but there's only like a 40% chance at 1 hour of the night, so I think we'll probably be fine.
And hopefully we'll be cool in the
You
meantime.
guys probably will.
Yeah, you
I'll
always
set
get
up-
shit.
I'll set up right next to you, and I'll get all the rain.
Or the sprinkler, or the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, sitting on a field of victory.
Yeah, Colorado tomorrow.
That's awesome.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
This has been like what I've been looking forward to the entire trip. And I didn't realize how much work we'd have to put in to get to this point.
Yeah.
But it feels very gratifying, and I'm excited. Not that I think there's going to be anything interesting in Colorado within the first 100 miles.
But then you'll start to see the Rockies after that. And day tomorrow, which is cool.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
early birthday.
Yes, thank you.
30. It's a milestone.
Yep, beginning of the end.
Yep, exactly. Time to start dying. What was that? What's that fact that you something
You
like?
stop growing after the age of 24, and
I-
your body starts deteriorating.
I actually have evidence to contradict that, to unimpenetrable.
From your personal experience?
Yeah, 'cause
well,
I-
you can't use yourself as a...
I'm not, but I'm just saying I might be special. I'm an
Yeah,
I'm an
exactly,
outlier.
that's what I'm saying.
I think I'm still going through puberty because I'm still getting chest hairs that have never existed, and I have a wisdom tooth that's coming in, which seems like it should have
I
been
don't
that.
think that's related to puberty at all. Wisdom teeth.
I
That's
don't know.
just like random.
Seems pretty late in life to get it, though.
Roasted. She's a biology major.
Obviously, I know everything about
Yeah.
biology.
Yeah, it does seem. I only have one wisdom tooth. It's malformed. It's very small. Every time I go to the dentist, which is very rarely, sorry, Mom, they ask me if I would like to schedule a removal. I'm like, fuck no. I don't care about that. It seems like a racket.
If it doesn't cause you pain, there's no reason
Yeah.
to remove
Even if
them.
it does, no thanks. I don't like surgery.
Have you ever had a toothache before?
No.
Castaway?
Hey,
You
I
know
mean,
any of that? It's
I've
very
seen-
serious.
Well, I mean, then I'll get an ice skate. Take it out myself. But yeah, or a gel, and then just let it
We saw a
rot.
lot of commercials for that. We were
Yeah.
watching TV
Yeah, we
lately.
did.
I don't remember.
I think that
what
might have
was.
been Houston. Man, this is an awesome dinner. There's everything in this. Macaroni and cheese. Sharon's kitchen corner. My mom. I've got macaroni and cheese, cream cheese and chive crackers, 4 busted roasted potatoes, and then edamame. This is a poop recipe right here. This is gonna be a different kind of ramen bomb.
There's a porta potty here. That always makes my day. When we get to camp and there's bathroom facilities, I'm like, I'll have a comfortable morning because I'll be able to go as soon as I want. No problems. Don't need to hide in a field, which I've also done several times.
Oops. No thanks to that for me. I prefer a regular bathroom. Take my time, have all the amenities that I like to have. Do a backcountry gas station bidet, which I think is a key to clean boot holes. Highly recommend it.
Wait, how do you do it?
Yeah, what do you do in the bathroom
Yeah.
in the gas station?
When there's a sink in the bathroom, I'll wet toilet paper. And then
Oh,
I'll,
like your asshole? with it?
Yeah. After everything is already clean enough, I'll go ahead and
I
clean
do
it
that
even more.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said bidet, and I was like, what are you using to spray on your
Your water
ass?
bottle?
I can do that with this one.
Yeah.
This could become
Oh,
the
yeah.
backwater.
That's pretty powerful.
That is powerful. And it probably I've never used a bidet.
Me neither.
I
Yeah.
haven't either, but it sounds nice.
It does sound nice. They have them a lot in Japan, but I was a little bit too nervous.
Don't they also just have holes in the floor?
They do, and I pooped in one of those too, and it was very unsatisfying and kind of weird. But I probably didn't
Squatty
have.
potties.
Yeah, my technique might have been a little off.
Probably.
Let's taste this.
Yeah, you probably don't even know how to squat correctly because you don't have to do it all the time out of necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wherein we females are experts. We know
Pooping-
how to avoid our
Pooping
feet.
outside, it slides right out. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's a much better experience
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I would agree.
Squatting is scientifically proven that it's more of-
Science.
It's the proper posture.
yeah.
Science alert. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes your colon like a straight line instead
Yeah.
of a kinked up piece of shit. Pun intended. But yeah,
We love pooping.
pooping is great. She had a really good poop at the gas station in Scott City or Dighton. Dighton.
Digton.
Digton.
That's what you kept calling it. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Dighton.
Pretty sure it's Dighton. Digton. But yeah.
Yeah, it just changes your whole day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like doing it twice a day.
That was my second one. And I did think about it a lot on the bike ride. I was like, that was so good. That was exactly like the kind of poop that I hope for. every day.
That's what I have every morning, and then I'm good for the rest of the day, which is very convenient.
It's a blessing.
I've been
Yeah.
eating more food at night, so I've been having two a day.
2 a day. Keep
Yeah.
the doctor away.
Yeah. And my probiotic pill.
On the other hand, peeing is not as frequent. I think I peed like maybe a half cup of liquid today in total. But I was making sure to stay hydrated and my sweat wasn't too salty, which is something that you looked up.
I did because it seemed to me like
My
you're
science was off.
perhaps,
My
yeah.
theory.
Yeah. Because you said that you know that you're properly hydrated when your salt is not,
Is
or
not
when your sweat
sweaty.
is not very salty.
Right.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, that seems to me like the body is trying to hold on to salt, so it's getting rid of water and keeping the salt. So I was thinking that maybe it means that you don't have enough salt because your body's like can't make these neurons fire.
That could
You
also
keep-
be possible too, because I haven't been eating as much.
Yeah. Going through withdrawals again.
Yeah.
That's crazy that your body is such a stoner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have too much water. Like very easily.
Yeah.
And then you don't have enough salt. Hypernatremia, I think is what it's called.
I
Yeah.
feel fine though, and I don't have any problems like
You look fucked up.
that's rude.
I mean, not really. I was just saying that, but
Well, you were complaining all day that I was going too slow, so.
not all day. The last 8 miles.
I was still going 15 miles an hour though. I was watching on my Wahoo.
I was going 15 miles an
I was
hour.
going. Well, then I was like an exact distance behind you, and like just continued like that.
That's because I was soft pedaling. So
I
was
get tired.
I know.
80 miles is a fucking trek. It takes all day.
I'm not
Yeah,
criticizing
It's hot
you.
as shit. I'm just trying to make
I
it
feel
out
like
here, man.
I feel like we probably bike the same speed.
Yeah. Go do your own thing.
All
Go
right.
to fucking Montana tomorrow. I don't care.
I wonder how many miles that would be. That'd be a lot.
It would be a lot.
Yeah.
Probably like 800 or 900. Not possible. But. This is good. This is a good spot. I think it's gonna be good sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get kicked out.
No,
I don't feel
it
like-
said that we're allowed to camp here
Oh,
in
okay.
this park specifically.
Cool.
That is nice. After Colorado, can we start camping anywhere? Or do you know?
I don't know. I
Someone-
kind of hope so.
Someone told
Rick
us.
told us that.
I think it was actually not Rick. I think it was the people in Virginia when we bought the views. I don't think
Oh,
Rick would tell
really?
us. Yeah. Rick would probably not be in favor of us camping anywhere. You remember those people though?
Not really.
We were at that gas
Virginia?
station.
Are you kidding
yeah.
me? That
It
was
was
like
like
40
day
days
3
ago.
or something like that. Yeah. 40 days ago. I think we were in Atlanta still, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's day 38.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in PA 40 days ago with our little baby Chet. I miss him, but I'll see him soon.
Oh, I have hot sauce. What the fuck is wrong with me?
We should probably end the clip.
What?
Dead
People love this
space.
This is what podcasts are all about. Mindless banter.
That's why I don't like them, because I'm like, I don't give a shit what these people are talking
Because
about.
you're
Like
an
they're just
Instagram
having a
person.
conversation.
You don't have.
The Instagram generation.
Yeah, you're like, I want to see it now. I want to see it for 30 seconds, and then I want to move on.
It started
and then I
with
want to forget it for
Vine.
the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like.
Oh, well.
We like
Make it
long
work.
form. You who?
Long form.
Who makes it work?
Me and you.
Oh yeah, we do. but I'm thinking about the audience.
Oh.
Anyone who's listening to the podcast already wants to hear it.
Well, my mom doesn't listen to podcasts, and she likes Instagram, so she's on my side.
She's also closer.
And my dad just got an Instagram, and he doesn't listen to podcasts, so he's on my side too. My brother's on my side.
Wow,
my
your whole
cousins are on
family's
my
on your
side.
side.
All my
That's-
friends too, because
Wow.
they're all my age.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, congratulations that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and that no one in your family has an attention span very long. Although I bet your dad probably does. He likes classical music. Hot sauce. What is it in Spanish? Solo.
Solamente de pico, something.
I don't know.
I translated it word for word today, and it was like only of the pepper.
Yeah.
Solamente del. I don't know what pepper is. Picante? Maybe?
This is good. This is bueno. You're welcome.
You fit in here.
Yep. Dead space is what podcasts are all about. The less
I
you
don't
talk.
think so.
It's like you're part of the conversation, you know? You're
Yeah.
just like listening and there's a wick in the...
I saw a meme one time on Instagram, and it was so funny, and it was like, listen to podcasts, be like, and it was a billboard of two people like laughing together, and then a guy in real life being like, pretending to join in the conversation. I'm like, that's exactly what podcasts are. You're just listening to other people have fun and engaging conversations, and you're just like,
But it's actually really, like, as an introvert, I like it because I like doing that in real life as well. Like, if I can just have people around having a conversation and I'm, like, there listening and I don't have to participate, that's great.
Yeah, whoever made that was your age. That's your generation's understanding of podcasts.
I don't hate podcasts. I've listened to a few out here. I use it for education and just like entertainment, and the audiobook is similar,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's been music for the past 2 days just because of the heat. Makes me go faster too. A little bit of Tupac in my system, and I'm like, hell yeah. Fuck the police. Ride faster.
But all are all cops bastards?
No,
Why not?
because I can't support a generalized statement like that. That's saying that like all women are emotional, all Asians are bad drivers.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
The stereotypes are there
it's
for
a
a reason.
stereotype. Yeah, it's true.
You
I
had some
think-
hard
I think-
days because of your period.
Yeah.
But I
cried.
do agree, though, that
I
you
don't think
you
it's
can't just
fair.
generalize.
My pop-up has a best friend who's a sheriff.
For the listeners, what's a pop-pop?
My grandfather on my mom's side.
Thank you.
We call him Pop-Up. My mom and Pop-Up. I don't think that's that uncommon. I don't know why you think it's a big deal.
Because I never heard of it and I had to ask for explanation.
Anyways, he has a good friend who's a police sheriff, and he's a really great person, and he's a genuine person, and he trains his dogs well, and, like, he's not a bastard. So I can't say all of them. I know one. But, again, there's the whole argument that, like, your personal experience doesn't dictate the general population of people in that workforce, which I
Yeah.
understand. But I don't think that blasting ACAB everywhere is something that I'm going to do.
Have you ever done it?
No. I've said it. When those police kicked us out of that park.
Yeah.
ACAB, bitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're also white, and we're sitting here having this conversation without any problems
Yeah.
and without any experiences with the cops.
Yeah, we probably would have been dead if we were in wherever that town was where we got kicked out. It probably would have been an altercation. If we were Joel, for instance, that might have been a little bit more confrontational.
Even if, yeah, not necessarily dead, but like they could have searched your stuff or like,
You had weed?
yeah. But we're white and we're nice, so they're just like,
I'm so sorry to have to
whatever,
do
we'll
this.
pay for your campsite.
Yep.
All right. Would you do this for someone of color? I don't
No.
know.
Probably not in
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah.
This is America.
Yeah, someone of any other color other than white.
Are you very political or socially justice oriented?
Not super outwardly. Like I have my own views and opinions, but I don't often like to get into sessions about it because I don't feel like I know enough. I don't like read enough or research it to like, yeah. I'm more interested in like reading, listening to like science stuff,
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of politics myself.
Science is fact. Politics is... What's the word I'm looking for?
Conjecture. It's
Nope,
temporal.
But close.
It's
something like that.
It's something very...
It's also corrupt, so it's all fucked anyways.
Politics is very of the moment. It's very subjective to...
And it's only based on human, not even needs, but like human policy and the way we should interact with each other. Whereas science is like the actual interesting stuff that surrounds us every single time you go outside.
I think the
like that's
scientific,
important to know.
I think the scientific theory is uncorruptible. I think that science itself can be corrupting, and because it's people
Right.
doing it.
Right.
If it wasn't humans performing the scientific method,
Yeah.
it might be totally incorruptible. But
Yeah, scientific method is pretty...
Like
bulletproof.
animals, they're living out science. Like the fucking frogs that change gender so they can have babies, they're living out science in its purest form. And it's uncorrupted. That's cool. I never thought of that.
Science is the bomb,
yeah, it is.
as you young people say.
It's lit.
No, I don't think they say that anymore.
Trying to get some thick, tender shit. Science is where it's at.
What did that guy say at that gas station? It's fire or something. It's
Today?
no, a long time ago, and you're like, I've never heard that before. And I'm like, really?
That's so.
He said something.
I've heard fire, for sure.
It wasn't lit. It wasn't fire.
It was on the trip?
I think so. It wasn't the bomb. It was something like that though, and I was like, wow.
Well, I
I've
remember
never
on the
heard that.
trail, dead ass was one that I heard.
Oh,
but
really?
I was like, dead ass? What the fuck does that mean?
Dead ass, bro.
Okay. Your ass is dead.
I can't remember what it was. I'll remember later. It doesn't matter either way.
Keep the recording going. They'll love it.
Dead Space. Let me think.
That's not Dead Space. That's podcasting gold. Just, yeah.
What is over there? Is it like on
It's
fire?
no, it's one of those kazoo, like,
Oh,
little
okay.
thingy things.
It's just shining.
The remnants of the party you guys missed.
it's a COVID trap.
Yeah, it's a good thing you showed up when you did. This place was packed.
Really?
Yeah.
With
I
like
was
5-year-olds.
no, like with adults. They were kids, but the kids weren't over here. They were playing on the playground.
Okay.
I was trying to keep my distance as much as possible, and then this lady like got her food and came and sat next to me at the table,
Aw.
which was nice. But I'm just like, hey,
A little close.
hey.
All the old people that have approached us to talk to us, they come like
I know they
2
get-
feet in front of your face.
so
I'm like, have you
close.
not heard of COVID? I feel like I need to put on a mask to talk to you. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not like scared of it, but it's something that they should be aware of as elderly people. They just walk right up to you, talk in your face, probably because they can't hear what you're saying.
They want to shake your hand too.
Yes. Yeah, so many handshakes.
Yep.
I'm like,
It makes me think of that Joe Rogan quote.
what's that? A cat?
He's funny.
Anyways.
The thing I said earlier today, I think the average age of a person who dies from COVID is older than the average age of a person who dies.
In the world.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a surprising fact because
It's heartening though.
Yeah, but you think about like all the people living in poverty that are dying of preventable disease, all of like infants that die, children that die, like there's a lot of people dying in the world, and of course that number's larger than people that are dying of a specific disease.
But the thing about it is, and I had to think about that quote a lot before I understood what he was saying, was that if the average age of people dying in America is like 79 for women and 77 for men, then most of the people who die from COVID are older than that. So that even if you got COVID, you probably wouldn't die unless you were
Yeah.
in that demographic. so it makes me feel better. But then all the people that we see who are like around that
That
age,
are watching the news, they're like, oh, did you know that young people are getting COVID now, like all the time? I'm like,
no,
maybe, but that's also fed from media, which is already hysterical about the whole thing, so
yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't really think about COVID too much today.
I don't think about it a lot, but every time we go into like a Walmart and no
Yeah.
one's wearing masks, I'm like,
Corvid.
man,
Yeah.
do you guys remember like 2 months ago when this was a big deal? It kind of still is. We should probably be careful.
Yeah, it's kind of a bigger deal now. Actually.
Yeah. It's reoccurring.
Will you guys get the vaccine when it's available?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think I would do it just to do
I
it.
would, yeah. I mean, yeah. And that's the whole thing about COVID in general. Like, I don't wear a mask for my protection. I don't wash my hands extra well for my protection.
Your immune system is unimpenetrable.
It's unimpenetrable.
Try
I do it
COVID.
for other people and for the old people, which is, I think, is
For my moms and pop-ups.
exactly.
Yeah.
Which is probably why we all should get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Herd
That would be
immunity.
my thought behind it.
Herd immunity, yeah.
Do you want this?
Sure.
Imagine how many antibiotics are given to those cows that we passed today,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
keep them alive.
Did you think that any of them were dead? Because I had the same thought where I was like, this is so fucking hot out here and there's not a single bit of shade for any of these cows.
I got a video where I was able to like zoom in and I could count in that video like 3 or 4 cows laying on their side, which cows
Yeah.
don't do that unless they're like in labor or they're dead. So I would have guessed that they were all dead. And I'm like, this is so
I just can't imagine
brutal.
being in that heat
Yeah.
all day and not
And they're
having
black
any relief.
animals, black
Yeah.
fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot.
I mean, the best they can do is just like wiggle down in their own feces.
And like
Like
try to
in the
keep
mud.
the flies off of
Like,
them
yeah.
with their tiny little tails.
I think we passed like a collection of their shit as well. It was on the
I
left.
saw that. That was actually kind of cool because they probably utilize that for local
Fertilizer.
agriculture. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that'd be-
if
that'd be
there's
great
any
composting.
Yeah.
upside,
Yeah.
they're utilizing their poop.
But it made me wonder because you were saying that maybe they let those cows out every once in a while in the huge fields that are surrounding that pen, and maybe they do so they can
But I
like
didn't
collect
see
stuff.
fence. That's the thing. I was like, when I saw those pens, I was looking for fences, and there weren't fences along the road like there have been.
Right.
So I was like, oh no, they just stay in there.
So maybe they just have like huge shipments, kill them all, and then clean up after.
Like just like bulldoze the
Yeah.
things and then.
Because there
Meat
were
is
so many.
murder. When will you people realize? It breaks my heart. And like cows are stupid, and they're probably. I was thinking about the heat as well, but they've probably adapted to that. And like even cows that we pass in people's like personal farms, they're standing out in the middle of the field. So I don't.
Sometimes, though. Sometimes they're under
Sometimes.
trees.
Yeah, sometimes I see them huddled.
They do collect
under
under trees and water.
Because it's fucking hot and they're thirsty.
Yeah.
I didn't see water. I know they had water. They had to have. But
There was like huge reservoirs in front, and they had a bunch of troughs inside of the pens, and I imagine that they just pump it in all the time.
yeah.
But that doesn't mean that means that they don't have an opportunity to submerge themselves or even get their feet wet. It's drinking is the only option to stay hydrated and cool.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate and die.
Yeah.
That's their lives.
Yeah.
Stay alive until you get killed. Maybe that's us too, though.
It is. There's that rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Until we can defeat aging.
Would it be any different?
Yeah, you'd never die.
But you just keep living the life that you are living, which is basically what we work
Yeah.
for money so that
We
can.
destroy the environment.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have a
It's
huge.
just it's like a trap. It's like it keeps us in.
I wouldn't want to live forever.
We should
If
smoke.
there was an
I would
option.
absolutely live forever, but I would not play into the system. Like, I would want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to live forever too. Only because I've always feared dying.
Yeah.
See, it's not like so much a fear of dying. It's just like I don't want to miss anything. I want to see how people progress. I want to see how the world progresses.
That's
the
true,
universe.
too.
Like I just want to see all of
Yeah.
the discoveries that are made.
I
You could
always
watch from
wished
heaven.
I lived through the 70s. I
What's
would have
that?
fit in. The late 60s, 70s.
Summer of Love.
The hippies. like,
If you can remember the summer of love, you weren't really there. Those rabbits are huge.
yeah, that's why I thought it was like a cat.
There's two.
Maybe it's a jackalope.
Wow, Bigfoot's real. Maybe they're doing some sort of mating thing.
Gotta do it.
Yep,
Their bones are always doing some sort of thing.
that's true. I have an apple juice.
Ooh.
Dessert. Warm apple juice, please. Man, that guy's like cornering the other creature up against a wall.
He's probably asking for consent.
Oh, sure. Rabbits are very polite.
Hey, girl.
They're having a discussion
Yeah.
about their relationship.
You trying to fuck?
You BTF?
There is a spigot here somewhere?
Yeah, there's one all the way over there.
Okay.
This one I've been using. There's
Oh, I saw you filming that. Yeah.
a couple around.
Okay. Wow. Bare ass on this nasty bench.
Only one
You're
sheep.
gonna get Giardia.
What? There's no beavers in Kansas. There's no fucking water
There's
in
a
Kansas.
beaver on this fucking bench.
I woke up lucky this morning for like an hour because I was
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
It was chilly this morning though. It was 70 when we left. We left around I think we got on the road at like 8:50
Yeah.
and it was cooler. We were definitely remarking.
It was hotter inside of the lobby, the
Yeah.
hotel lobby,
Yeah,
than it was
it was.
outside.
Yeah.
We walked out of the room and I was like, shit, time to sweat.
Yeah.
But then we got through. I was like, not bad.
Yeah, I think I actually started biking at like 6:30 today.
Wow.
That's
That's
early.
impressive.
Yeah. It was earlier than even I usually leave. But I didn't have to pack anything up, so that helped.
And you just ate an RX bar and went? Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Filled my
crazy.
water up at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Damn. Yeah, we definitely.
Othar commented about how admirable your bike
Yeah, I think he said that
style
you were a
was.
beast.
Yeah, he was like,
Really?
she doesn't stop. And we're like, we know, we never catch her during the day.
Yeah, see her at night.
Yeah.
I still haven't really seen you bike yet. I mean, a little bit. Like at the
I
end of
tell
the
you,
day.
I literally just carry my bike
Mm-hmm.
on my back. I don't bike.
That's a good way to do
Jump
it.
in your support vehicle.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally secretly supported. That's so funny that Cody said that
That
I
is a
was
cat.
support-
Oh, sorry to
No, those are
interrupt.
bunnies.
Oh, a cat just ran across
Oh,
the
okay.
thing. It's probably gonna try to kill one of those though.
Yeah. If it's big enough.
Yeah, Cody said that you.
But that was before I had even caught up with him.
Mm.
Like, because that was the first night in Damascus for you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
I guess he told you that I was supported or something.
Yeah, he did.
Oh. He just said something about like your girlfriend meeting you at certain points. I don't think he said.
I think he said it
she
was the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
really?
he didn't know, yeah.
Oh,
At that
wow.
point, he didn't know that I wasn't with Jack anymore.
Oh.
So that's probably what he thought, was
Mm-hmm.
that Jack was supporting me. So I'm like, why would he say that?
That's like.
They were so
offensive
drunk and
to
high.
say.
The whole time we saw them, they were both Chip and he were both very fucked up, and just got more and more fucked up.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it was just a guess at best.
Yeah.
But
To all of those listeners out there, Athena is not supported. She is badass and she is a beast. Just for clarification.
No, I'm really not. I just get up earlier. And I take just as long to bike the same amount of miles.
what time did you get here today?
I pulled into the Dollar General at 3:15.
I think we were in Scotts City still.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a quick jaunt. That's pretty nice though, because it really didn't get too hot until after 4 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. The wind, like I stopped in, oh god.
Dighton.
whatever. Yeah, Dighton.
Yeah.
And then right after that is when the wind picked up,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, I don't know, 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh,
You were in Dighton at 9:30?
yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. That makes sense though. 30 miles, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's when I was leaving Dighton at 9:30, so I stopped for a little bit to eat my sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I think I pooped again. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
In
that
the
was
woods somewhere? Or
No, at the gas station.
Oh, at the gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too actually. That was a nice gas station for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Successful.
And then I pooped when I got here.
There's the cat that just chased off those 2 rabbits. And now it's chasing them into the woods. Or, oh shit.
Oh.
Maybe that's a rabbit. But anyway, probably should end this clip. 34 minutes. That's a long one. All right. Bye.